Hey everybody, welcome to the Scrappin' Family's Daily Life YouTube channel. Sorry I haven't gotten the video uploaded since the last one, the new and improved wood burner. I've been sick. I've been feeling like crap. I'm just kind of now just starting to get over it. So yeah, that's why we haven't put up a video. But actually, that night that I did do the wood burner, I got Tracy all the videos or whatever, and she was doing the editing on her free app that she's got. But I ended up doing here, I'll just show you guys real quick. I ended up getting a handle on it. Well, handle here, open it, and then this handle here, that keeps it nice and closed. So that's one thing that wasn't in the video that I did do later that night. I haven't touched it, I haven't worked on it since, but I mean, I got that done and I did a burn outside in it, and it was actually, I think this thing's gonna work pretty good for me. As soon as I closed the door, it basically put the fire out. So that's actually what I'm gonna do right now. Is I'm gonna, like I was saying with the putting the air inlet in, got it here. I'm gonna cut the hole down here to put this in, but I'm gonna cut this shorter so I don't have that big long tube sticking inside my wood burner. I'm probably just cut it down to like, I don't know, ½ inch or so, and I'm gonna cut little slits into it so when I do put it in there, then I can bend those over, and then I'll weld it from the outside. I've got another piece of flat, thinner flat steel here, right here, that I'm going to use this to make my little door mechanism thing for it. Just going to weld a piece of metal on to that pipe. I've got a spring here, and I'm just going to use a bolt so I can make like a little handle and then have the spring so it has pressure up against it. So that way it'll work pretty good for me, I'm hoping. But yeah, I've got to do that. I'm gonna do that. That won't take me too long to do. And then actually, last night, I got a call from a buddy of mine. Lives actually right around the corner. He was doing some, I don't know what the heck it was. It was like installation or something. At his mom's house, they just had siding put up. So he had a bunch of this styrofoam stuff left. I mean, it's only it's real thin, but he's like, could you use it? I'm like, you know what? Actually, yeah, I could, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it up on the ceiling. And then when I'm putting up my ceiling boards, I'll put the ceiling boards right on top of the styrofoam there, so that way it gives me a little bit of a better insulation, I guess you could call it. But I will get back to you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna get this hole marked out, and then yeah, I'll get some shots of me working and stuff like that. So got a fire going. Had to. It's only feels like 20 degrees outside right now. I came in the garage. I mean, I think it was like 39 or 40 degrees in here. I can't remember. Got it up to 51 so far. But yeah, like I said, I just started the fire not too long ago, so I can't wait. I was originally, what I wanted to do is I was just going to say, screw it. I was just going to come out to the garage, put on some heavy clothes, just come out to the garage, finish the wood burner, the new one, and just take out the old one and install it. But with doing that, I want to clean the chimney, and that means I have to get up on the roof of the garage, and it's pretty windy, and it's really cold. The cold won't bother me, it's just the wind, and yeah, I don't want to get up on the roof, and because I've got a chimney sweep that I've borrowed from my dad that I'm going to use, because I want to clean out the main big part of the chimney pipe with that, and then I got to get an extension put in on the outside. Here, let me show you guys. See where my elbow is right here? Coming out right here. Well, I've got a 12-inch piece of stovepipe that's got to go in there because it's too darn close to the garage. Last winter, I ran out of firewood. Yeah, I ran out of firewood, and I had a bunch of 2x4s. So, well, I cut them all up, and yeah, it got a little too hot, melted my siding. Hopefully you guys could see that, but yeah. So that's why I have to get it farther away from the house, or from the garage. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. I gotta turn on this air compressor, get it going, and get all my tools ready and everything else. So, but I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, see you shortly. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I got a little impatient. My freaking jigsaw broke on me. Well, not my jigsaw, the very last blade I had, so I have to get more. Well, that ain't gonna happen for a while. Gotta wait until I get paid in another week or so. Yeah, no. Next week, I believe. Heck, I don't remember. So I had to use a hole saw, which was a friend in the book. We'll put it that way. Yeah, I only had a 2.5. I had a 2.5-inch hole saw, and I needed like a 2 3/4. Well, I made it work while I was getting through it. Well, yeah, the stupid thing wore out all the bits, or the teeth on the thing. So I went down to another side. But anyways, and long story short, I got it to work, and I'm like, that's not really the one I wanted to use. It was a smaller pipe. Would have been a smaller air inlet. I didn't like all that. Well, I'm like, hey, I'll just take my hammer, just kind of beat around the hole. Beat around the hole. Ha ha ha. To open it up a little bit. So anyways, the original pipe, this is the one that I want to put in there. And actually, when I did that with the hammer, it fits. Yeah, see. It don't look pretty, but it fits. It don't look pretty, but it fits in there good. But yeah, the bigger pipe that I actually really originally wanted to use will fit in there just fine. So that's what I'm doing here now. Because I don't... Yeah, air compressor sucks. God, that light's like making a bad glare. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah. Using the old hacksaw to cut this pipe down because it sticks way too far inside the burner, and I don't want it to be like, yeah, that close, because I'm going to put a plate in front of it so that way no ashes or nothing like that gets to it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to cut that off, and then I got to cut slots into it so when I do put it in the inside of the barrel, I can fold those slots that I cut into it over, and then I'm just going to weld it on the outside, and yeah, then I'll get going, because this is going to be the cover for the front of the pipe that controls the airflow in and out, so, but I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Yeah, well, I got the pipe cut down to where I wanted it. I got it in there. I went to go start welding it. I got one tack weld into it. Go to the next one. I ran out of the welding cable or wire, whatever the heck you want to call it. So yeah, I can't even finish that project. So I guess I'm gonna start working on the ceiling. I'm trying to make up my mind, because that's a lot of work. And to take all that down to put that stuff up. So I think I'm just gonna kind of piece it in around it. I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, once I get into it, then I'll get back with you guys. I gotta go find my staple gun because Miss Tracy keeps stealing it. Doesn't know how to bring my tools back out. Alright guys, I'll be back with ya. Alright guys. Yeah, I kind of got a little impatient once again. Showing the ceiling. It's actually turning out pretty nice. And
But
that way when I go do the rest of the pallet ceiling, it'll be actually more insulated. Probably already said that earlier. But yeah, it's definitely working because it's pretty darn cold outside and it's windy. And as soon as I start putting these panels up here, I can feel the draft just coming in right over the top of the panel and just falling right down on me. So
I can still feel it.
this area, this corner where I haven't gotten is the chilly spot. But like if I were to just like walk over here, you can definitely feel it's warmer over here. So whatever, you can't beat free and it's gonna help insulate it until I get the rest of the ceiling enclosed. So that way I won't have to burn as much wood. I'm hoping.
More energy efficient.
Yeah. Well, and on top of that, I'm building the more energy efficient wood burner. I mean, it might look redneck or whatever you want to say, but hey, if it works, and it was free, why not? Oh, another thing, since it's the white panels too, it's actually brightened up this corner.
Yeah, I noticed that as soon as I walked in the door, it was really bright compared to that light right there.
Yeah, because this corner, my little like, oh, I always
Get
stand,
together.
I stand over there all the time. That's like my hangout spot because that's where my stereo and stuff is. Well, yeah, man, I got to get a new stereo. But that's alright. It was found in the garbage, so that's probably why I threw it out. There was something wrong with it, and well, it lasted that long for me. I was still happy about it. Yeah, it's turning out pretty good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's a little long hair. And I'm thinking, too, with what I've got left over here, I should be able to finish covering this hole here. That's what I'm hoping. But I still got to leave this area open right here, because that's where I'm going to put my attic access point, I guess you want to call it. So basically, if there's any big stuff up there that I want or I'm ever going to use, I need to get it down, because once the ceiling gets done, it's not coming down, it's going to stay up there. Yep. One more piece done. Any more to go. So yeah, I think I am going to put a piece here. Not a full piece. We'll do a half piece. Like I said, I'm going to put my door there. Right on. Cool. Alright guys. I'll get back to you. We'll get back to you.
I have to go back to work at 8.
Yeah, she's going to go back to work another shift.
Well, I gotta cover a few hours for somebody.
But yeah. Yeah, I'll get back to you. It's actually, it goes up pretty quick, so. Except for when you gotta cut around stuff. It's a pain in the butt. And then it looks all horrible. I guarantee I'm gonna end up taking this down when I go to put my wood out. But. Alright guys, we'll be back. I'm back. I actually got the entire, well, everything that was open, I got it all done. But yeah, you'd ask, well, it's not covered. That's where I'm going to put my access to get up in the attic there. And then I'm actually going to put up a couple more right up in here just to kind of close it off for now. Yeah, I ran out of firewood. I had to grab some firewood. Gotta restack my firewood. I'm out. Those I have to cut down. They're too big to fit my burner. But I'm actually going to go in and eat some dinner, and then I will be back with you guys. Alright. Alrighty, guys. I'm back. Got my dinner. Hold on, let me turn on this. There we go. Got done with dinner. And then I finished this up real quick. You guys can see I got that all buttoned up. That's over right by the wood burner there. I even got it cut around the light bulb, so it just goes right over the light bulbs. Actually, yeah, definitely brightens it up, that's for sure. But yeah, definitely turned out pretty good out here. Just really sucks I couldn't work on the wood burner. Kind of disappointed about that. But yeah, I actually got an idea here. This piece here. It's actually just a piece of that styrofoam insulation crap, whatever you want to call it. But I'm using it as a template because what I want to do is I want to get like a piece of steel, like a thicker piece of steel, and cut it out to the shape so I can make like I can use it as like a skillet, you know. So that way I got that nice, that thick piece of steel there. So that way I can, cook on it and other things. So it's just not just a wood burner. It's a multi-function wood burner. Then I can actually call it like a wood stove if you really want, because then I'd be able to actually use it to cook stuff with. So, yeah, Tracy's back at work. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging out in the garage. Girls are sleeping. So, yeah, got the firewood stacked. I need to get more. I need to get a lot more. I need to start getting wood split because my wood that I've got put away for myself, well, it's almost depleted already, and technically winter hasn't even started yet. So yeah, I need to get going with that. Like I was telling Tracy, I might designate a week for the garage, leave the car parked outside, just split a ton of wood and just stack it all in the garage. Try to keep somewhat of a fire going out here because, fireplaces, stuff like that, it does take the moisture out of the air. And then also I want to put my dehumidifier in here. That way it can help maybe draw some of the moisture out of the wood. I don't know if it'll work, but it's worth a shot. So that way I can have myself some firewood for this winter. So I know next summer, if I'm going to sell firewood, I got to make sure I'm splitting all summer long, and I have a ton put away for myself, and then go from there. But I do have all that pine stuff that I have. I know me personally, I'm not burning that in my wood burner. I'll sell that as like campfire wood. That basically is the best bet for it, unless, someone wants to buy it for their wood burner. More power to you. Yeah, I don't feel like cleaning out my chimney constantly. That's all. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to chill out for the night. I don't think I'm going to do anything else, really. It's getting late anyways, almost 9 o'clock. So, I need to get all these videos transferred over, so that way when Tracy gets home, I don't know if it'll be tonight, probably tomorrow. That way we can start getting it all done and configured and get it uploaded so y'all can see it. So, alright guys. Yeah, I'm gonna end this one for tonight. Sorry. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, subscribe, comment, give it a thumbs up, all the good stuff. Alright. Y'all have yourself a good one, and I will see you on the next one.